Oh, a lot of pride at stake for this particular game today. It's Karachi Kings taking on the Quetta Gladiators, 5v6 on the table, but Karachi Kings are coming off a win. Can they make it two?
Well, that is, I suppose, one of the more remarkable things that we've seen, because they were so down and out, weren't they, Kings? And who did they beat? Lahore. You know, the big contest, of course, Lahore Karachi always is.
At home,
At
nonetheless.
home, well, for Lahore.
Yeah.
And Karachi Kings spoiled that particular party. Now, does this mean they finally discovered the secret of winning games, or was it just a bit of a fluke? I guess this game coming up will give us the answer to that. I mean, the incentive for Quetta is that they still have a mathematical chance of sneaking into the top four. Their net run rate is down compared to Islamabad, so the results have to go the right way first of all, and also the winning margins have to go the right way to change the maths round. And Quetta have had their chances. They failed to take them. So, I mean, this is a bit of a last gasp. But all they can do is say to themselves, look, we do have a chance of sorts. It might be slim, but you've got to try and win the game. That's the first thing. You try and win the game. Yes, halfway through, someone will be out there with a calculator saying, well, actually, now it's a lost cause, or maybe there's still a chance if you can knock off 200 in 3 balls, that sort of stuff. Those are the sort of maths we're talking about. So, yes, there is something there for this game. And for Karachi Kings, well, there is the chance to say, as I say, to prove it wasn't a fluke when they beat the Qalandars.
Absolutely. And look, Quetta have some questions to answer. There's been a little bit going on for them in their camp as well. They've lost another all-rounder.
Yes.
Bit of a contentious issue. Well, it's out in the news, so I think it's fair to say that there's definitely a hole that they need to fill once again within their ranks.
Yeah, I mean, just to put it this way, there have been people lost to this tournament through injury. I mean, for instance, Islamabad, they've lost half their side to injury. They've got the third squad in.
Yeah.
That's unkind. But they've lost a lot of players. Other injuries have taken place, yes. To lose someone to what appears to be a contractual dispute, and let's face it, as we speak, this is unresolved. So let's not make our final judgments while it's unresolved. But I've got to say, it's ugly. And PSL has got such a good reputation, and the board, PCB, have done everything they can, as far as I understand it, to make sure, for instance, that the franchises put the money up front into the PCB bank, PCB pay the players. So when you have an instance of a player going public saying there's been a problem with payment, I think that's very unfair. I suspect that's very unfair. But as I say, until everything is actually made absolutely clear, well, that's another matter. It's an unfortunate incident, but there are players short, yes. I don't suppose James Faulkner will be back again for another PSL, that's pretty certain. In fact, we know that already. That's been made very public. But let's get back to the cricket, because the cricket over the last month has been great to watch. Now, this might be a game, as you say, this might be a game where there is a slim chance of one of the sides getting something out of it, something meaningful. On the other hand, it is just a game of entertainment before we get to the final parts of this tournament.
And again, I think that's really important for both sides in order to take some confidence out of what's been a really difficult season for both sides. So plenty to play for. We're sure to see some fireworks. So tune in, because it's been an absolutely brilliant game. Quetta Gladiators taking on the Karachi Kings.